joined by the special one, Kell Brook, and Uncle Johnny. Half-time here at Bramall Lane. Obviously, John, we've spoke quite a bit off camera about your influence on Kell becoming a boxer from when he was young. You've told me some cracking stories about sort of boxing with a teddy and all that.
Klitschko brothers, his two monsters, teddy bears. Yeah. One of my sisters, Hattie, Julie, one of his mums, Hattie. Yeah. They're both up there, and I'd love to get them back out. When we were three, to get them up there doing these monster munch. Madison Square Garden, world title. And just before he starts crying, it's not letting him win. Yeah. Then he starts crying and he says, "Mate, no, it's not. It's that monster munch." And then he wants another fight. Could never tire him out. I'm obsessed with fighting this monster munch.
Yeah.
But I told him from day one day you're going to be champion of the world.
Yeah.
The pressure I put on him from being a little kid is unbelievable, but he can't let me down yet.
Yeah.
Let me down yet.
And obviously those words are prophetic now, Kell, in the sense obviously you've realised that dream. I mean, do you remember Uncle Johnny's influence when you were growing up?
Yeah, he always used to be around the house, like you just said, with the monster munch. Monster munch, what is it? What is it?
It's after Chris Monster Munch.
The monster munch, yeah. So he used to get them, and that was my first sparring partner.
Right.
And he used to give me a few clips, and he could see I was getting mad. And then when he got me to edge, where I was nearly ready for crying, he used to say, "Go on then," and I used to steam into this monster munch, and that was my first sparring partner right there. But I never gave up. I always wanting to get into it.
Yeah, and Uncle Johnny as well in terms of influence on you to become a blade as well. It was Johnny the first to bring you here down to the lane.
He used to bring me down here as a young kid before I knew anything. He brainwashed me into the getting down here down at Bramall Lane.
Everybody wants their son to play for Sheffield United. I wanted my nephew from day one. It was just a feel atmosphere. He said, "You put your son one day you fight for a world title in this pitch."
Yeah.
Crowd. It's a massive dream to have that. So one day it will come. Nice in summer. Personally, I'm obsessed with this Mayweather fight.
Yeah.
If not, let's fight down here and see what happens.
Yeah. I'm going to ask you for the lottery numbers after, Johnny, because you can see into the future. But I was going to ask, I mean, obviously with regards to boxing, you hold that elusive title in the marquee division with two other world stars as well. I mean, Johnny's alluded to it there. That the super fight that you really want in the near future against one of Manny or Floyd?
Definitely, I'm looking to see who the winner is that fight in Mayweather-Pacquiao. And I think they're earning that much money. They've earned that much money in their career so far. It's not about money for them now. It's about a legacy. So I just want the opportunity. I've got the other title. If the chance comes to me and they want to unify the division, and we make it happen. Vegas, baby, MGM. Let's go, September, whenever it can be done. I'm ready to go over there and put it all on the line.
And your prediction for that Mayweather-Pacquiao fight, if you had to have a bet on it?
If I had to have a bet on it, if I had to, I'd have to favour Mayweather. Reason being, he's never lost. Yeah. He can control the pace. He's very smart. He's training the old-fashioned way for this fight. He's never wanted to win as much in this fight than any other fight. Yeah. So I'm leaning towards Mayweather. But Pacquiao is also a great champion, and that's why it's a pick 'em fight. That's why everyone will tune in to watch that fight, because it's such a good matchup.
And you alluded to it there, that undefeated record that he holds. I mean, obviously yourself being undefeated, do you think it is a mindset that you cultivate as an undefeated fighter?
Yeah, I think obviously your confidence is going to grow and grow. You've never tasted defeat. You don't know what it feels like. Yeah. Manny Pacquiao felt defeat. He knows what it feels like. It can be beat again. Floyd Mayweather, there's no blueprint onto beating him. He's never been beaten. He's never been close to being beaten. And I just think that if that's the way you've been going after in your career, you always find a way to win, and that's how he lives. He's never tasted defeat.
Yeah, absolutely. And one more name I'm going to bring up, which you're most likely sick of hearing by now. It's been confirmed finally that Amir Khan will fight Algieri. Obviously, there's been a bit of back and forth since your fight with Jojo Dan. Do you think he's picked an opponent here to make himself look good?
Yeah, I think it's not a meaningful fight. If you ask any fighter to get the opportunity to fight for a lot of money and for a world title on the line, they're going to jump to it. He's fighting, a fighter what. He's going to look good. He seems to just be like, it's a keep busy fight for me. Him thinking and hoping that he's going to, get the winner of Pacquiao Mayweather. Jumping the queue. He's moved up to my weight division. He ain't had to fight his way up and get himself into the mandatory position like I have. And he don't bring nothing to the table. When he steps up, he gets beat. He gets knocked out and beat. He's got no belt. He's got nothing. I'm the champion.
It's the first time ever that he's the challenger be called out by a champion. You never get that. You never get a champion saying, I want to fight you, I want to fight you. You're the challenger.
Only reason being is, the champion is me, calling him out is because you just asked a question about Amir Khan. Wherever I go, I get asked about Amir Khan. When are you going to fight him? When are you going to knock him out? When's this fight going to happen? So basically, just to get the fans off my back, basically, and give them the fight that they want right now, instead of when he's saying, when the time's right. The time's right now. It's been going on for forever and a day. So I just wanna get him in the ring and let's settle it. See who the number one is.
That's it. Because I spoke to obviously your trainer Dominic Ingle the other week in Leeds when he was there, and I asked him about whether he thought Amir was being a bit oversensitive, saying, he perceives this kind of disrespect from yourself and Eddie that you were calling him out and things like that. But Dominic pointed out, well, the way men settle things is you get in a ring and you fight to earn respect.
That's not about disrespect. Everyone loves a great rivalry anyway. We're not in a tigging match, tip tapping contest. We're in the fight game. End of the day, if I've got no respect for you, you earn your respect by getting in there and fighting me. You earn the respect. The fans will give respect for getting in and fighting me. It's not about it's giving me no respect, so I'm not a fighter. Earn your respect by fighting me, and showing the world, that I'm nothing, as you say, and you can deal with me either. So it's going to be the way it is until he gets in and fights.
And one more question, obviously, on your career and your mentality towards boxing. Obviously, you suffered a couple of setbacks in terms of after the world title fight. We all know about that. Do you think now your focus is purely on boxing? Because it was sort of documented that after fights sometimes you'd enjoy yourself, you'd eat a bit, have a drink and what have you. But now you're looking trim here today, in between camps. Is your focus now purely on achieving everything you can do in boxing?
My focus is purely on achieving my goals. Them setbacks have been very negative, but I've turned them into a positive. And for me now, it's about cementing my legacy and fighting the best out there. It's about having a fight. It's about getting straight back in the gym. Telling my promoter Eddie that I want to be fighting again. That's why I'm fighting 30th of May. I want to be fighting again and be very active. I've lost out on time with my setbacks, but I'm ready now. I'm more focused and I'm more determined, to achieve them goals of mine, what I really are, and what my uncle set for me as well. You don't want me to win, just one world title. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm world champion. You want me to win be a world champion in different weight divisions, fighting the best in the world, and fighting on all comers, all challenges, and it's that bar's raised high, but people cap themselves off. Cap yourself off at a certain level, become world champion, cap yourself off. I'm not happy with that. Where we want to go all the way.
Absolutely. And just one last one to end on a light-hearted note here. Johnny was recounting the story from California when he won the world title about a little bit of mind games going on in the hotel during the week leading up to the fight. Can you just...
Shawn Porter's dad, bless him. I went up to him and I said, Kell's real name? He says, yes, it's Eagle. I says, it's Eagle's down in the Bible, it's named after God's Rottweiler. I said, your son's going to be on top form. And I got his back up. And then the day after, I threw litter into the bin and missed it. So I picked the bin up, the litter up, threw that across it. He catches it. And he was fuming. And after Kell beat him, he saw me just going on the lift, and I knew he wanted to come at me. He just got on the lift and went away.
Yeah.
So like you say, mind games.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, pleasure chatting as always, and enjoy the rest of the game. Perfect. Lovely.
Next box here. You next box here. What's that you doing? New box here.
Looks like Dave Boy Green.
Dave Boy Green.
We're going to look like Dave Boy Green.
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
Do
you remember watching the fight when Kell won the world title? And the new, remember that? Dancing around the living room. There we go. That's a bell to take. Cheers, Kell.